Ooh, what are these?
Warded doors.
They seem to have hexes on them, yeah. This sturdy metal door looks like it was violently torn apart. A magical barrier covers the entire doorway. Is it trying to stop things from going in? Or coming out? Oh, look, she's in a different outfit. You there! I need your help! Or, sorry, you're here. Oh well, either one works. As you can see, this is a facility for storing various plants and animals. All the creatures you see originated from here. Just now, when you were fighting that Lord Protector, someone or something came through here and let out the worst thing. I need you to go into this area and just destroy those things that took everything from us. Good luck, and be careful. So are these the things that destroyed humanity?
Yep. It's eggs. Just chicken eggs.
About the Sorbett Biological Storage Facility. The Sorbett Biological Storage Facility? Biological? I think they just
Biological.
Biological. Facility is a research facility formed under the aegis of the Supreme United Command. Our mission is to collect and preserve all the living organisms vulnerable to extinction. After the conclusion of the sixth mass extinction, our mission will pivot to cloning and raising the organisms underground. We aim to create independent, functioning ecosystems and provide sustainable and stable natural resources for all citizens to enjoy. Through our efforts at Sorbet, we hope to build Mother Nature a new and improved home.
It's probably sherbet, by the way.
Sherbert? I know that sherbet is another way to say it.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
I always liked saying sherbet when I was little. I loved sherbet. There was something special about it.
I think it was just a little sweet for me. I think a lot of ice cream is too sweet for me.
It tends to be fruity too, so...
I don't mind
it's
fruit
very
so
tart.
much, but...
Well, it's because you always had, what was it? Raspberry, lemon, orange? Lime? Were those tended to be the flavors of it?
I think so.
So it could be sherbet, but it could be sorbet. I suppose it doesn't have the accent mark on it, so who knows. Anyways, new and improved home.
Okay.
Well, we have a bunch of mecha cows.
Iron bulls. We fought some of them earlier.
Oh, the electrical antelope too, and the boars, and... Wait! Are those the things that Simmer created?
Nope.
But they look so similar. They have the tentacles and the mouth. Well, they don't have the eyeballs off to the side, but they're similar.
Yeah, it's got kind of that horror flesh beast vibe to it that, like, kind of looked like that weird, horrible thing they made, but I don't think they made this. This gets explained pretty quick, like, where it came from.
Well, if they were cloning animals from scratch, it could have very well just been a mutation.
Cloning goof? Yeah, that might be it. I forget. I honestly do.
People are reminded of Carrion in chat. That was an interesting game. You played through it.
Yep, it was fun.
That's where you were a murder meat monster. Just
it definitely
devouring other things for your... Would you gain new abilities, or would you just increase in size?
A bit of both. There were new abilities that you could pick up, like charges and swimming and being able to split and get huge and crash through things. It was a very light Metroidvania.
What's making those noises?
I don't know. One of these horrible things.
Maybe that's what it is. Throwing out those rib spines.
It's just a lot of these creatures make those noises.
Mm-hmm. Unless it's your mosquitoes or pixies, but I don't think so, because we haven't heard it up until now. Uh-oh. You're getting a little low on health.
Yeah. Took a little bit too much on the spikes. Nope.
Yep.
Ouchie.
You're gonna have to start that all over again?
Yep.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
After this?
Okay, this isn't as appetizing, but after cooking all this time and having chefs, sharing recipes and whatnot, yeah, I'd like to cook something up.
Okay. Hello, my horror. Hello, my boy. Howdy. Want nothing to do with any of these. It's super weird. There's like two or three songs in this entire game. And then just kind of nothing. I'll eat mosquitoes. That's the real source of my power.
I wonder what takes priority when it comes to crafting a game. Probably the programming and the initial character, our assets, abilities, things like that, platforming, enemies. And then I suppose after that you could do all the dressing for it.
Yeah.
And then you'd get to things like the narrative and the sound. Do you think sound is always the last thing to be implemented?
It's generally
into a
one
game?
of the last things, yeah. I think it is important to have sound.
Mm-hmm. But what I'm thinking is that if they already don't have music for this, it's maybe that they're just... The gameplay is all set and done. They'll have a musician make the music for this zone later.
C04 cold storage area. Warning, level 5 extreme biohazard. No physical contact with C04 is allowed. Staff must conduct checkups and maintenance of the refrigeration systems every 5 hours. In the event of physical contact, all staff involved will be terminated on site by security and instantly incinerated using high-power fire magic. All other staff assigned to CO4 will be placed in quarantine for 30 days for further observation. Yeah, it's a flesh virus. Description. Blank metric tons of CO4 were delivered to the facility on blank 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 on the auspices of blank blank. Refused to... on the auspices of blank. Blank refused to reveal how they came into possession of C04. C04 has been theorized to be a parasite, chemical agent, or even a blank, but tests have been unable to shed light on its chemical processes or internal metabolism. Organisms that come into contact with C04 slowly decay, turning into new instances of C04 with additional mutations such as blank, blank, or blank. C04 feeds exclusively on any and all kinds of eukaryotic biomass and has the potential to wipe out entire ecosystems. To prevent a possible blank-class scenario, the containment and elimination of C04 is now the facility's highest priority.
What are all those chip bags up there?
Chip bags. Snacks, I guess.
Can you go up there?
Nope.
No?
C04 photo records. Exhibit A. A mean fish in C04. Effects after 5 minutes of exposure. Effects after 10 minutes of exposure. Effects after 15 minutes of exposure.
Wow, it grows fast. Something broke out. Dormitories. Oh, man. Oh, and they spawn more of them.
There we go. I have an infinite supply of mosquitoes.
Mm-hmm. That one seems to be second place.
Yeah, they don't have the best AI. Lucky for me.
So that red stuff you've been picking up, is that another component?
I guess. My blog, 11.3. Hey, it's me. I'm a researcher here. Everyone calls me Rob. I'm 33, single, and ready to mingle. It's been weeks since the internet went down, and I haven't shitposted in forever. I've decided to make this my blog, so if I die here, somebody will be able to hear me bitch about my life. I operate the massive bioprinters that print animals for the cloning department. Conditions here were much better than at the Stargate project. They had to come in during weekends and worked overtime every single day. We just do our 9 to 5 and also got to play with newly cloned kitties and puppies while working. It was pretty sweet. One day a bunch of military trucks drove in and left us with those barrels of C04. That was when everything went to shit. Apparently it was wreaking havoc in the big cities and we were told to find a way to kill it. Think the C04 day was also the day the internet died. F. Log 1104. Bored, scared, and a couple other things. I missed my bed at home. Ted from maintenance was talking about how the city was in trouble and the government couldn't contain it. He disappeared the next day. The tension in the air is now 3 million times worse than normal. 1 million is from there being no internet, and the other 2 million comes from the barrels of C04 that we got here. I get to see all sorts of animals in my line of work, from sharks and pythons to wyverns and wendigos. Handling animals is my thing. C04 is not cute at all. It's this slimy, rotten, meat-looking, disgusting, twisted mass. Any creature that touches that slimy mess is either absorbed or turns into its own pile of rotten meat. What's worse is, once it accumulates enough mass, it splits into two. Now we have 2 piles of rotten C04 meat to deal with. We tried to kill it using countless chemicals, herbs, spells, but other than physical destruction, there's nothing we can do to counter its growth. This is unleashed in a big city and spread so quickly. I don't even want to think about that. I'm done for today. Rob out. My blog, 1120. There's nobody upstairs. The entire Stargate department is gone. We're the only people left in Sorbett. What? The annoying government agents that keep pestering us for reports are also gone. Yay, I guess? We've decided to stop all research on C04 and ditch work. Tomorrow we're heading down to the Asan area to check out what happened. Hope we're not the last few people around.
Didn't take long at all. Barely within the span of a month. Oh, wow. Good work. Only undead creatures like you and I can fight these things without getting infected. Ah, shit. Why did something like this have to happen now? If I found out any later... Nope, now's not the time to be depressed. Thanks to you, we're almost at the surface research facility, where our Stargate is located. Those monsters are one of the reasons why this wretched place will eventually destroy itself. Once we leave, we won't have to worry about any of this. Let the other skeletons handle the rest of the monsters. All that's left for us is to get to that Stargate and get it activated. You've outgrown this dungeon, so let's leave this place together and give your life a future. Oh, look at this. The skeletons glow with an eerie, dark blue light. They don't look very talkative. Do they belong to another necromancer? Because they're darker than her cyan magic.
No, it's the same symbol.
It's the same symbol, the 2 horns. You're right. Huh.
Yeah, I guess she had more troops.
Elite troopers.
And that we were just dealing with her friends this entire time.
Mm-hmm. An elevator to an elevator?
Guess so.
Mm-hmm. Surface Research Institute. A broken display. The text uses an annoying font. The new worlds await you with a warm, welcoming sun. World awaits you. The Supreme United Command invites you to open the gates to humanity's future. But watch the other worlds be completely overrun with the CO4. Or maybe the CO4 even came from the other world. Why don't you go?
Hello, hello, hello. Wow, there sure are a lot of visitors today. It's been so long, so long since anyone visited me. The people now look very different. The last group of visitors showed up in just their bones. How curious. Are you here for a tour? Allow me to tell you the story of this facility. A long time ago, the sun left. So the surface of the earth became very, very cold. Nobody would be able to survive it.
Cursor!
What was to be done?
Yeah, he just had it under his eye and it looked weird.
That's when a group of very intelligent scientists and mages arrived. They put their differences aside to create this underground city. Another group of brave adventurers formed a space exploration team and flew off to find a new planet to live on. When they find a new habitable planet to colonize, they will quickly assemble the gates to humanity's future, the Stargate. The other Stargate is being built right here in this facility. Once both gates are activated, residents of the underground city will be able to head to the new world and see their warm new sun. Each man-hour put into the Stargate brings us closer to our bright new future. And as for little old me, I'm the janitor. My job is to keep the flowers clean.
Floors clean?
Or floors clean. Yep, keep the floors clean. Fun fact, the snow outside is actually oxygen and nitrogen snow. I'll repeat everything again if I run out of voice lines. Hello. Okay.
Some astronomical research logs are on the screen. On blank, 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 the sun moved away from the ecliptic plane to
Ecliptic.
Ecliptic? Yeah, sorry. Ecliptic plane at a rate of blank and an angle of blank. This is far beyond the normal movement of the sun. If this movement continues, the entire solar system will disintegrate as the gravitational influence of the sun wanes. A strong radio transmission was also detected from the sun as the abnormal movement was observed. Wait, was someone responsible for the sun moving? The contents have been amplified and decrypted. Hello, people of Earth. Over the last billion years, I've watched you evolve and grow. I can't tell you how glad I am to be a part of that. Out of all the life forms that I've had the pleasure to encounter, you humans have been the most delightful with your intelligence, creativity, and determination. Thus, I have an important announcement to make to you. I've decided to leave the solar system. While I do enjoy the feeling of having my own planet spin around me, I think it's time to leave my comfort zone and seek new experiences. Wait, what? The sun just decided to leave?
Just pieced out?
As a star, why do I have self-awareness? Oh, why aren't my planets self-aware? Could there be others like me? I hope my journey will help me answer these questions. I understand that when I leave, all life on Earth will die, but as they say, all the world's a stage, and because of personal reasons, I've just decided to close down the entire theater. I've never proactively contacted any life forms before, so I'm doing this because I really like you all. I just wanted you to know. Don't worry, it's not you, it's me. You did nothing wrong. I will start moving starting today, and soon I will just look like another star in the sky. Have fun, and don't be afraid to enjoy the remainder of your lives. Don't send spaceships, and don't try to contact me. I will burn them. Love, Sun.
That'd be a fun D&D campaign.
What a...
Yeah, what a shitty and capricious start. Exactly.
I love you, but I'm going to kill you all? What is
hilarious.
this?
It's like, on one hand, it is the most, like, doofiest reason for anything happening in this game. At the same time, it fits so well with everything that's happened so far. How great would that be for, like, a Starfinder campaign that you literally are, like, off to find your star and get revenge on it for killing, like, your entire solar system?
Mm-hmm.
And you have to hunt down, like, just a full-on sun and just wreck it somehow.
There was an old sci-fi movie about a planet that was coming to hit another planet. Well, coming to hit Earth. And humans had to make rocket ships to jump to the other planet. It was interesting. A photo dropped from an overstuffed cardboard box. Oh, is that the group?
Yep.
So Tyler is probably the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have... Was it Kumal? I think?
Kamal.
Kumal, Emma, and yeah, they all have... I'll have chicken by the looks of it. There's a chicken wing and some drumsticks. Old photos. Everyone's here.
So that's the Stargate. Looks just like the poster. Big black butthole.
Yes, this will take us to the new planet where everyone else is. So they found a planet similar to Earth and successfully colonized it. Then they built a Stargate to bring the rest of the humans across. Out there, warm sunlight, normal vegetables, and all sorts of new games will be waiting for us. If they've also been perfecting necromancy, we might even have a change of bodies. A change to get body. It's a chance.
Chance, yeah.
I think that's what it's supposed to be. It's a chance. We might even have a chance to get bodies again.
So you're saying we could go back to stuffing our faces and playing video games all day?
I miss your cooking, Simmer. Even if most of it was borderline diabetic. Worry not. We also have this apprentice who might even exceed my skills. That's in the way distant future, though. But we must strike while the iron's hot. Pack your bags and activate.
Nothing happened, boss. You sure it still works after all these years?
It can't be broken. Everything else works down here.
Kamul.
Oh, Kamul. Okay.
You might want to check the back of the machine. I'm not an engineer, but I don't think the wires here are supposed to be cut like this.
What? Who cut the wires? Was it Grill? If it was, why would she do this to me?
What should we do now?
I know there's another Stargate. This one's just the prototype. But it's all the way down at the lowest levels of the dungeon. Looks like we'll need your help again, my apprentice. We need you to stop that lunatic from destroying another Stargate. If that one doesn't work, we're stuck here forever. So they just dragged all their stuff up to the top, and now they have to bring it all the way back down to the bottom?
I guess.
Boss. How is it? I understand why Grill wanted to stop you from activating this. I read the Stargate reports. You both know, right? Yes? And that's something Grill can't accept. That's the main reason we went our own ways. Grill wants to stay here and play Dungeon Master, but this place is utterly doomed, and she can't get the 2 years in her head to process that. Nature as we knew it doesn't exist anymore. The walking, talking fruits and vegetables will tear the entire dungeon apart to ensure their own survival. And now those abominations have escaped. Look at me. I'm essentially immortal. I can summon a skeleton army and bring back the dead to do my bidding. But when I look at this empty wasteland, I just feel so powerless. There's absolutely nothing here for us. This world is far too broken to be fixed. Instead of wasting my time pissing in the ocean, I want to focus on what matters to me. I want to hold on to all the people I like, people that care about me, and people that I shared good times with. I want us all to have a future, so that we can share more good times together. And I'm ready to use any means available to protect what's important to me.
Boss is getting kind of emotional. I'm not too good with this kind of thing. This is usually the part I fast forward when I watch my animes. I haven't seen the reports they were talking about, but I'm also bummed about this whole thing too. Just hope you can patch things up with Grill so we can get on out of here. Even if it's just a slim chance, I still feel pretty stoked about being human again. No matter what reason Grill has to oppose you, I'm on your side, boss. I also want to be able to eat your fried scorpion tail cutlets again.
Really? You'll follow me no matter what? You've activated my trap card. You'll be helping me open a chain restaurant business on the other side of the Stargate. Simmer's fantastic magical kitchen franchise chain. Restaurant. Eatery. Adventure.
Might want to put more thought into that name. Hey, we came here for our graduation trip. The government wanted to be transparent and proactive in spreading a positive message. After hearing that report about the sun, all I got was an existential crisis. The only thing that dulls the horror is to crack open a cold one on the weekends. Or that with good food, good friends, and cute anime, and I can almost pretend that everything's alright. I am being forced to watch that cute shit. Every time it happened, I made a point to declare, I'm not a little girl, so I'm not interested in little girl cartoons.
I remember Grill would get all defensive about the proper use of the terms cartoon and anime until we forgot about what we were even trying to do.
Worked every time. Put in the game I wanted to play and no one would notice.
I miss Grill. I hope you can make up with her again, but I'm worried about her reaction to opening the Stargate. I miss her too, but she hates my guts right now. I have to get us out of here, and I'm not waiting here and dying quietly.
Aren't we already dead?
You know what I mean. We should go and look for her together. I know that you've bickered with her before, but it might be better if we all go. Let's wait until we get some news from our new apprentice. I'm guessing Grill is still seething from her defeat, and I don't want to send her into her inferno. Boss.
Okay.
Yep. About the old guy fishing?
No, doesn't have anything to say.
Oh, interesting. Stargate Alpha Test 20 report. We are once again able to get a visual contact with the exploratory team through the Stargate for 5 seconds before connection was severed. The immense amount of power required to power the Stargate and the vibrations it generates makes it difficult to extend the test beyond a 5-second window. If it had to operate for longer than 5 seconds, it would cause a tear in space and create immense destruction for the entire underground area. All testing on the Stargate must be suspended in order to prevent further damage to the facility and the power grid.
Okay.
Yep, so that's why it isn't functioning either. And elevator ride. Down, down. How far down will you be able to go?
Well, I mean, we're trying to go down to the very, very bottom, so...
I'm so hungry.
We're, like, right at the end of... Well, I mean, we're at the end of the first chapter. Obviously, we could dive into the second.
Whoa, look at that creature.
Yup.
Did they eat all the plants and corrupt them?
An amount of it, yeah.
Oh no! Can anyone... You! Come closer. Please listen carefully to what I have to say. If the Stargate is activated, everything here will be destroyed. Those things have been released. Simmer will disappear. I'm begging you. Boson Cultivation Center. Oh hey! Grumpy plant!
Why are you here?
You...
The boss has a bit of a stomachache.
We need to hurry back to my base. I need tools to help me free myself from this form. If I wait for too long, my soul will disintegrate along with the body.
There's a lot of animals ahead of us. They don't look quite right. I don't remember rams having that many legs.
No, it's... See.
Maybe we can get Simmer's employee to help us.
No, it's useless. Simmer soldiers only follow her orders.
I'm not sure about that. This one seems to work differently. Looks different too, don't you think?
He's the strongest servant Simmer's ever summoned. Why would she summon something she can't control?
Hey, zombie, you ate all our dragon fruit, so now you should help us. Just do what you usually do. Pummel everything in front of you.
We're running out of time. If the zombie doesn't join us, just run them over. Go.
Am I supposed to go fast? I forgot to bring my helmet.
Helmets are just symbolic. Your head's safe as long as you have resolve. Now go! Ew, that's the gloop from her? Does it heal
Wait,
you?
I can... Rill's vomit.
vomit.
It's vomit.
Ooh. Professor Shroom's weapon catalog. Unlocks Professor Shroom's weapons. Professor Shroom's trusty store.
Good morning, my fellow denizens of the dungeon. Does your life bore you? Does your inner beast long for battle, blood, and guts? I shall help you free that beast. I will sell you all sorts of incredible ancient weaponry in exchange for this dark red stuff. This seems concerning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now, we have...
Dragon fire sword.
Made from her vomit. A pump-action axe. Fires the occasional shot as you wave it. A submachine gun. Insecticide. Whoa. Poisons enemies with insecticide doing poison. Just, Oh,
Rifle.
I see. It's a spear. Fires a shot every 3 attacks. Normal attacks inflict 40 spear damage. I don't think that's how you use it. Shh.
Mm-hmm.
And explosion. Explosion staff.
Well, why don't we make the sword since we can?
We can make all of these, currently. All he wants is just the red stuff.
But you only have so much of the red stuff.
I've got 17 of it. I'm going with insecticide.
Can you make the sword, though?
Okay.
I like glowy swords.
Okay. Oh. He wants me to look at everything else. Alright. And do we have new recipes that we can cook? No. Interesting. Well, more dragon vomit, I guess. Oh, and a boss fight. Well, why don't we leave that for next time? Because I think Shell needs food.
I need food. Desperately.
Anyway, that was fun. And this time, I'm glad to have somebody to voice the ladies for me, because you just sound better. Mostly good so far, yeah?
Yeah, it's fun. I like the characters. It's interesting to see what they'll do next.
Yeah. Just poor Shell's like, I don't care, feed me.
I need food so badly. And it doesn't help that the game has food as a component.
This is true.